Future.
Madam Toastmaster, welcome guests and fellow Toastmasters. So today's my speech is the icebreaker, and I've done the icebreaker before and it was all tearful icebreaker. So today my icebreaker is called Into the Future. And the reason it's called Into the Future because I think we all had our past, we also have our present, but unless you know where we're going into the future, we will never get there. And as in Alice in the Wonderland, the rabbit had said, "Where are you going, Alice?" And she said, "I don't know." Well, he said, then no, and doesn't matter which path you take, you will get there. So when I look into my last 22 years, I look back and I see 2 houses, 2 kids, 2 cats. Sometimes my 2 cats bring 2 mice into the house all at the same time. I see a lot of Parents-Teacher Association volunteering. I see a lot of helping with my husband's business. I see all these things that I've created in the last 22 years, moving the country, learning the English, etc. And I see all these things that happen, and I see that all this time I created wealth. I created my home. I created wealth of opportunities for my kids. I created learning environment for myself. I was always, without realizing it, creating wealth. So I took all my past, I reflected on my last 22 years. Yes, I became mom at 22, as you do. And so since I took all the past that I had, I learned all my lessons, I pacified with everything that my life has brought me in the last 22 years. Sometimes life had brought me up down to my knees, and I had to get up and strive for even better, become even better fighter, or even better looking into the future of my kids, of course, and thinking about the future of my kids. And I always was upbeat, and I was always searching for personal happiness. At the same time, I was observing happiness around people around me. So that was my past. And my present. In my present, I finally allow myself, after kids have became grown up and independent, I allow myself to be me. I don't have to overinvest myself into the kids. We have no nappies. Nobody is dropping down the stairs. I don't have to hold their hand to cross the road. So now I can attend back to myself. And I can actually really enjoy the present. I can eat my food that is hot. I can spend time watching TV. I don't have mom all the time. I don't have to count up to 1,000 and down to 1,000 just to start up to 1,000 again in the car. And I don't have to endlessly drive to and from and chauffeuring my kids around. I don't have to provide them 5 meals a day, or 6 meals a day, or 7 days a day, meals a day, and a bag full of snacks in my backpack. So I don't have to do all this. So I can actually do what I actually like. I can read the books that I like. I can attend the poetry club. I can attend the book club. In the pipeline, there's the dance classes, etc. I can actually finally do what I like to do. Finally, my 2 wonderful boys, they're completely self-sufficient and very, very self-contained. And now, into the future. What do I mean into the future? And if we do go into the future, can we choose to go into the future with the wealth? And what do I mean by wealth? By wealth, I mean is wealthy body, fit, strong, able to sustain different temperatures and good immune system and strong body core. That probably yoga or dance classes or whatever that you fancy to do, something to move your body around. And next one, it's the continuous education. So I'm in Toastmasters to be able to speak well. I'm in Professional Speaking Association to meet the different level of speaking, and I'm creating everything that I want to do with the power of communication, with the power of feeling happy and content with my life and myself and everything that I build, the world that I built so far. And the third one is what are my plans for the future and how can I go into the wealth? Well, I decided to go for the best. And of course, as for yourself, you have to decide for yourself what is your going into the future and into the wealth may be. For me, one of the signs that I'm wealthy into the future is every day put my best foot forward, and every day, well, I have an excuse at the moment because of the weather, I have an excuse to wear a beautiful hat. So what is your wealthy? What is your wealth into the future? Is that the education do you want to finish? Is it the new job you would like to do? And I actually designed my 5 years plan, and I designed my 10 years plan, and I literally just trying to do, so the past was the past, I learned all my lessons. The present is the present. Every day I'm doing set of routines. Every day I'm doing something that will take me towards the future. I study, I aspire, I'm here, so I contribute, and so on and so forth. But into the future, I'm trying to take my best foot forward every day and make this everyday routine, everyday discipline to take me where I want to be. And I'd like you to take last seconds to reflect, what would you like to do? How would you like to go into your future with the wealth? Thank you.
So 1 minute to write your recommendation and feedback for Mariana.